back at it again, and no, I'm not wearing the same shirt without washing it. It's been washed. It's been like a week, so just for anybody who pays attention like I do. I know when I get on some shows, I'm like, hey, he wore that shirt last time. So.
Welcome back, Fly fans. Hey, you guys mean so much to me. Today is my 38th wedding anniversary, and I'm spending it here with Chris, making a video for you guys. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to plead and beg until these numbers go up. Please subscribe to our channel. Give the thumbs up if you like it. Give the thumbs down if you don't like it. And if you give it a thumbs down, still subscribe. We don't care if you don't like it.
Yeah. I don't know what to say to that anniversary thing. I was going to make a rude joke and be like, it's not like you have anything better to do. So.
Hey, there's a lot going on in this town.
All right, so I got this new Mountain Dew. I haven't tried it yet. So,
The Mountain Dew taste test, ladies and gentlemen. What's it called?
Summer Freeze. I haven't even been drinking Mountain Dew. Like, I've been staying away from soda. I've been doing a really good job. I've been sticking to, like, tea and stuff like that.
Me too, but today at I Don't Care, guess what kind of soda
I don't
had?
either. Apple.
Yep.
Yeah. I hope everybody else caught that joke.
Yeah, I caught it.
I don't even know what that tastes like.
Should people try it or not?
It's definitely better than some of the other ones that they've released lately.
Like the fruitcake one?
Yeah, that one was rough. But I drank it on principle just to prove I could do it. So
I didn't try it because once you said, yeah, it's not that good, I was like, yeah, I don't need to try it then.
I don't know what that tastes like. It's good though. I like it.
You got to get to tell the people something.
I don't
Blueberries, strawberries.
It's just, I'll tell you what it says on the label. It says with a blast of summer Americana.
Oh, yeah, that's clean underwear.
Well, there you have it. Mountain Dew's new clean underwear soda.
There you go. Hey, are they sponsoring us?
No, but nobody else is either.
Hey, no, I had an offer for a sponsor.
Yeah. Was it the same person who offered to? He talked to me. I was like, well, I'll talk to my dad.
Jim?
Nope, wasn't him.
No, mine was Jim.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I got to get the proper
cool.
name of his coin shop and promote him up. Coin shop here in Nevada, Missouri, owned by Jim Lowry. Guys, go and see there. I've bought silver from there. You always get a good deal. He's an honest guy. Sometimes I think he's too honest, but I guess you can't go wrong with that. So there's a plug. We're not even getting support from him, but I'm giving him a plug. There you go.
I think the reason we don't have a lot of sponsors is if we really get down to brass tacks, I'm not that interesting. There's not a lot going on in my life. Like, you want to know what I did this last Saturday?
Yes.
I bought a rug
For what?
for my living room.
How's it look?
I don't have it yet.
Where'd you buy it from? Amazon?
Floors and More?
Oh, are you getting one made like we did?
Yeah.
Cool. What color?
It's kind of like this one.
Okay.
It might be a little grayer.
Is it the same type of material?
Yeah.
Or? Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's going to be 11 feet by 9.9 feet.
Can I ask the price?
Yeah, with the whole hemming of the edges and everything, I think it was like, oh, there's that Mountain Dew. $250?
That's not bad because when we had ours done, we paid $180, and you got to figure everything goes up.
Inflation. But how big was yours?
That one in the living room.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How big?
I don't.
Because mine is 11 by 9.9 feet. Like,
Oh, yours is even bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's big.
Oh, then you got a really good
Yeah.
deal.
It was gonna be $290 something, but veteran discount. So
Okay, there's another plug. Floors and More, Nevada, Missouri. We're just giving the freebies away.
giving it away.
What you can do, a lot of people don't know this. Floor people who deal in carpet and all that, they always have remnants left over. And if you like it and you want it, like you buy those rugs from Walmart or whatever, 5 by 8, and they charge you $100 for them. You can go to a floor place and they will seam. That's what it's called? The edges of them?
I forget what it's called, but yeah, they'll they'll take care of it for you.
Yeah, so it becomes like a regular rug that you would buy like in Walmart, only bigger, and it's a much better deal. So
What'd you call it? A remnant?
Yeah, a remnant.
I don't know why, but I kept wanting to call it a filament. And I don't know. What is a filament?
That's your light bulb.
Yeah. Okay. What is going
Did
to
a light bulb just go on?
It's going to brighten up the living room, so it's going to be nice. It's going to be real good. I wanted a bigger rug. So did Roxy, because we're tired of every time we get up from our chairs.
You got to move them.
The couches and everything, they slide a little bit on the wood floor.
Oh yeah. So now, yeah.
So yeah. No.
That's
not.
That's one of the reasons we got it, so that the couches wouldn't move and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is nice.
Kind of getting tired of it.
Hey man, I want to get into. Well, we're going to cover a lot of stuff. I got things, but I got ideas written down. But I don't know if you know this. Did you hear who one of the contacts was on Jeffrey Epstein's list? This is a recent one.
No.
Ready for this?
Yes.
You're not ready. The director of the CIA.
That doesn't even surprise me.
Well, yeah,
Like
we know they're corrupt
I
as
feel
anything.
like, yeah.
But, you know, we're talking about people doing things with underage minors and nobody doing anything about it. If a normal person like yourself or me did something with an underage minor, we would fry.
Yeah.
We would fry.
Yep.
And the only one who's fried is whatever that lady's name, Giselle Maxwell or whatever, however you say her name.
Jizzling.
She's a jizzler, all right.
I know who you're talking about, though.
How, you know, Joe Rogan, once again, going to Joe Rogan, he pointed it out. How can you have a crime of sex crimes, sex trafficking, but the only person who gets busted is the person who was setting things up?
Yeah.
That does, man, this is the reason I have a problem with our country and corruption.
Yeah, but every country's got
know,
corruption.
I know. But when things like that are brought to light, something needs to be done about it. Something needs to be done about it.
You say the word, I'm ready. I don't
Me
even
too.
like. I got nothing to lose
Me too.
and everything to gain.
I keep waiting for that company to call me up and say, "Hey, we'll show you the files if you're in agreement. We pay you to knock them off." Boom, I'm your man.
Yeah, but how do you know you could trust them? How do you know you would be knocking off actual legit people?
Well, you wouldn't.
Yeah, see? Huh.
You wouldn't.
No.
But, you know, that's just a dream
I'd have
anyway.
to know. Like, I'd have to know. Point blank. They are evil.
Okay, well, the list.
I already have my list. I just go to them and be like, here's my to-do list. Can I do this? And then if they say no, it's because I know they're corrupt and I need to take them out too.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. Okay, you could start out with the sexual, what do you call that? Sexual misconduct of the list of Jeffrey Epstein and the people who visited his island. You know, like the Bill Gates, who just went there for dinners 20-something times.
Yeah. Must have been some good food.
Man, it was food all right. Food all right. It was veal because it wasn't mature. Boom! Now that was a good one. That should make you laugh. That should make you laugh. Hey, I want to, a while back, you know, I talked about my Toyota Tacoma. I love that truck. But I was called over to where I bought my truck from because they had a Toyota Tundra. Totally decked out. It was like a limited series. 4-wheel drive. Had the tonneau cover on the back, you know, like yours.
Yeah.
Except this one would retract.
That's cool.
And it was a new 2022, not a 23, so it didn't have the V8 in it, but it had a V6 twin turbo.
Do the new ones have the V8s?
No,
I
the
think
new
they
ones
do.
don't
Yeah,
have
all
V8s.
the new ones
No,
have the
that's what I'm
V6 twin
saying.
turbo.
But I like the V8s.
Yeah, for sure.
I like the V8s. But anyway, we took it out. Now, when you own a Tacoma and you punch it, okay, let me put it this way.
Eventually you'll get there.
Exactly. My Buick Lucerne performed better. But once you figure the Tacoma out, you you know how to get on it and you know how to pass vehicles. And it is a little bit of a learning curve because it's kind of a dog, but such a good vehicle. But I drove that Tundra and
Changed your life.
oh my gosh, it was hard to say no, but like today, you know, we went out, your mom went buying clothes and I bought a few things, and it's nice to have that freedom. What was funny? This is hilarious. We were going home a couple days ago. We had Drew with us, and it reminded me of when I was a kid with my grandparents. And he goes, "Papa, Grandma," and we were like, "Yes." And he goes, "You guys are rich." And I said, "Well, we're definitely blessed." And he goes, "No, you're rich." We are not rich. We are a rich person.
No, I guess it depends on which side of the fence you're standing on.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. But, you know, we think of rich people, most Americans who are grown up think of rich people as they can go out and do whatever they, oh, I want this, they buy it, or I want this, they buy it. Yeah, we cannot do that. We can plan and then go
You're
and
just
do that.
ballers on a budget. That's what you, just like me and Roxy are. You just ballers on a budget. You see something and you're like, I definitely want that. And you look in your account and you go, I'll eventually want that. And then you just save up and then you eventually get it.
Exactly, exactly. But it's kind of neat with kids how they see things. You know, coming from my life with my dad and mom to where, you know, we moved every single month. Anytime the bills came due, we moved. To then going to my grandparents, see, it's all relative. When I got to my grandparents.
Of course, they're your grandparents. Of course, they're going to be relatives.
Now you're on a roll, man. Now you're on a roll. So anyway, you know, a beautiful home, stable, everything, always food in the...
Wait. Is it a home or stable? Those are two different things. I'm going to catch you this whole time. I've been paying attention.
Yeah, all right. This beautiful home where there was
Stability.
stable living, stability. Yes. You know, food in the cupboard. For those of you who don't know, I might have mentioned it. I was malnourished when I was with my parents. We're talking like the commercials you see of the African children, stomach distended, teeth rotted out, lost my motor skills. I was in bad shape. So we get to my grandparents. Of course, they seemed rich to me. Now, I don't know why Drew would think we're rich, except that I say to your mom all the time, I say, we are so blessed. And there's a big difference between blessed. Well, being blessed is being rich if you know how to count your blessings. But as far as financially rich,
How often do you talk around them like, we're going to have to wait for that? Or do you just like, anytime he's around, you're like, yeah, we're just going to go and get this real quick? Because for us on our side, he sees that aspect of it a lot. Like where we're like, yeah, we're going to have to wait.
He probably sees me like, not for me, but if your mom wants something, I say, well, go get it.
Yeah, go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that probably.
Ours is a different conversation of, well, man, this Mountain Dew. It's like, well, do we have the finances for it? If so, go get it. And then 9 times out of 10, Roxy's like, no, I'll wait. So
That's because your wife is so nice, man.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Speaking of, I don't know why, I keep looking at this. So this helmet right here, as cool as it is, I hate this helmet.
What?
So I trusted, I listened to somebody who is also a rider, and I looked up, I watched this video that he sent me, and the guy who did the video, while what he was saying sounded very scientifically proven, and it made a lot of sense, I'm going to say he's full of crap, because now that I've had both a Snell-approved helmet and just an ECE-approved helmet, I can tell you the difference is night and day.
So what aren't you liking about it? So
First of all,
wait, so you can let the people know who are riders what not to get.
So it's either Snell or nothing. That's, I mean, or you can go FIM.
What about that helmet I have? It's like British approved. It's got that real.
Is it the Sharp? Is it Sharp approved? That's a British.
I don't know. If
If it says Sharp on there, that's supposed to be really good, but I don't know if they count that over here. I haven't looked into it. but Snell or FIM is the way to go. That FIM is used by like the professional MotoGP racers and all that. But yeah, it's just the highway speeds and the wind noise in this thing is just, it's atrocious. The feel of it when you put it on your head, while yes, this one fits me better because I've lost weight since I first purchased that one right there. Just the quality feel of it, like when you put that on, you feel like you're putting on something that protects your head. This one, once you get over the fact that it's holding your face tighter, like it's sitting on your head tighter and sitting where it's supposed to, once you get past that, then you're like, wow, it's kind of cheap. Like I was riding to work the other day, and when I looked at when I stopped at a stoplight and I looked left and right, there was squeaking coming from my helmet. So like the styrofoam was shifting in the helmet with it and everything. So like I'm just not. So
it can't hold up to sweat and stuff. That's probably why it's doing that. The glue.
But I haven't sweat enough. Like I haven't sweat enough in it, and it's got that
'cause that's
hydro
pretty new.
wicking. It's got hydro wicking foam in it. So like it just wicks it away.
Oh, okay.
But no, the next one I'm going with Shoei next. I think I'm saying it right.
That's what I got.
You have a Shoei?
That helmet that I gave to Roxy is a Shoei.
The red one?
Yeah. Red, white, and black.
No, that's not a Shoei. That's I know which one you're talking about now. It's not a Shoei, but it is a quality helmet. But dang, who makes that? Starts with an A, and it's not AGV. This is gonna drive me nuts. Anyway, I'll look after the podcast.
And by the way, you know,
yeah,
like Roxy's talking about riding, she can have that helmet back. All it's doing is sit. I have 2 helmets sitting in my closet, doing nothing. They're just sitting there, and it's not like I'm riding.
But yeah, so I'm gonna be getting a Snell helmet this next time around. I already picked out the one I got. It's got a really cool Reaper on the side of it. It's mainly black, but yeah, it's a little over $700. So.
Oh my God!
And Roxy doesn't think my brain's important enough to just purchase it right now, so we're just gonna wait.
Hey,
Guilt trip, maybe. No.
I told you when I worked at the steel mill, a guy named Rick, he rode a crotch rocket. He was speeding where he shouldn't have been, 70 miles an hour, and a car pulled out. He T-boned it, went over the top, full face helmet, and helmets will save your lives. When he hit the concrete, the asphalt, it broke away.
See, so I 100% believe that would happen in this helmet. I don't think it would happen in that helmet.
Cool.
Because of the quality difference. Like, just, it's crazy. It's night and day. I wish I would have gotten to test out the helmet, like, on the road before I 100% said yes. Because I think just the wind noise alone.
Would you have noticed right away, though? Would you have noticed right away?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
Especially if I got up on the highway. But when I first got this helmet, goodness gracious, the first couple times I went riding, it was just around town. I didn't get up on the highway. And then when I did get up on the highway, it was with Ricky, and we had our comms going. And I have my special earplugs in for riding.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could barely hear him with the volume turned up all the way, and I had to really like focus on what he was trying, or on what he was saying.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah,
that sucks.
I'm not happy with the helmet. So Icon, yeah, unless you get a Snell approved helmet, I'm not buying an Icon helmet ever again.
Well, if Roxy's going to ride again, is she going to ride again, or just something she's talking about?
Probably not.
Okay, I'll just
unless she rides with me, like if I get a second bike that's a cruiser.
Well, if you ever do that, you know the helmet's there, and I'll just let it sit in the closet.
Well, she's got that one. That's literally we won bought.
Yeah,
That's the one that we bought for.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
So
I did forget about that. So I want to talk about what you just told me on the way over here that happened in our little town. Little town, 9,000 people. Tell them what happened.
Well, some punk kid shot an older guy over an argument. So he got life flighted. I don't know if he's alive still or not. But that happened last night, and it was crazy because I was on my way to the gym, and there were just police lights everywhere. It was like on my way, the route that I take. It was over in that area. And so, yeah, lights were everywhere. I was like, what the heck? And then, yeah, Roxy told me this morning.
So they did get the guy who did the shooting.
Yeah. They knew who it was. It, from what I understand, it was kids, though. Like
teenagers.
So, like, not even be able to be tried as an adult.
Here's the problem with people today. Listen. Oh, there I go
There you
again.
go
Listen.
again.
No, I want you to pay attention here. Because I was physically abused for 7 years when I was in junior high and high school, I was bullied. And because people who are physically abused, for the most part, they just want to survive. They're not looking for trouble. So I taught myself how to survive. And but I also had a big mouth. So I got in a lot of fights and, lost most of them. But you know what? I could take my beatings. I could take them because I had integrity. If I was there to fight, I was going to fight. When a person pulls a gun, that tells you what a coward they are. A gun should be used for the defense of your family, your home. This is your castle. You're somewhere. Here, I'll teach you something. You're in a restaurant. You're carrying concealed, and somebody comes in to rob it, and they're holding the gun. Give me all the money and everything. Don't get involved in that stuff. Unless they're going to turn around and start shooting people, just leave them alone, because let me tell you what happens. They steal $1,000. The restaurant tells them $2,000 was stolen, because that's how insurance works. You get your money and everything, or however it goes. But if they're not going to hurt anybody, there's no reason for you to put yourself in a position where you might get taken out. Now,
if you do survive the countless court dates and
you're going to need a good, even if you're in the right, you're going to need a good attorney. You're going to need a good attorney. And I'm going to tell you something. If you're ever in that position, the police are going to push you for a statement. Don't ever give a statement right after a shooting. Do not do it. Wait until the next day. Wait until you have an attorney. Because even though you're the good guy, a lot of times they'll try to make you look like the bad guy. I'm telling you that from a law enforcement position. Do not give a statement right away. Tell them, hey, I'm too shook up. I'll make my statement tomorrow when my attorney's present. And guess what? They can't do jack. They cannot do anything to you. Well, we're going to hold you. Well, fine, hold me. You hold me while I call my attorney and, find yourself an attorney who knows how to deal with that stuff, because you as the good guy could get sent down the river because there's so much crap that goes on. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to come to everybody's rescue unless you see there is an imminent threat. Then do what you have to do.
I've got nothing to add to that.
Huh. I just got a text from your mom. I'm sitting out front. Oh, yeah, she's out front here.
Oh, well.
Well, let me
Probably text her and be like, well.
Does
she have the key to the house? She can go inside.
So what else?
I don't know. Like I said, my life's pretty boring. I don't do a lot. Working out's going great. That's good.
I keep getting injured. I keep getting hurt. I've got...
Yeah, because you don't accept the fact that...
No, you screwed me up.
I did? Okay.
I started
What did
doing them frickin' 5 down every step.
Yeah?
And now I have bursitis in my ankle. I didn't even know you had a bursa sac near your ankle. That's what I used to get the injections in my shoulder for. And I'm like, it goes in around the back of my heel. It goes zzz. It's... And I was like, what the heck? So I said, my Achilles tendon, I was feeling it, and I was like, oh, it's sore. So maybe tendonitis, so I'm looking, and I'm like, yeah, this doesn't quite match up. And then I go down a little farther, and it says Achilles bursitis. And I was like, no freaking way. So I go there. It matches perfectly. And I'm like, dadgummit, no more So, what I got to quit. I'm not doing any calf raises for what? Not even on the leg
I
press.
like what Devin said, but
Yeah, body weight.
yep.
No, because that puts too much strain on my body.
How does
No, because like push-ups, just doing push-ups all the time. That's rough on your shoulders, man. I'd rather switch things up, go from here to go to here. Just changing things up. That's what I like.
that doesn't make sense to me?
Okay. Plus, I love lifting.
Yeah, but you can't even, according to what you just said, you can't even lift your own body weight. It hurts too much.
Well, you got to remember, I'm doing that on legs day.
Legs day?
Yeah, legs, legs. Get done. Then I started going. Now, I started, because you did the whole thing, I started just at the first level. And then I started going up and I got clear.
You go up the steps?
No, going down, but I would go down to the second level. Well, now I would go down to the first level, but now I'm on the second level. I was at the 5th step going up. And it was after that I had this pins and needle buzzing in my arm, in my heel, and I was like, what the heck is going on? Listen, if you lift weights, there you go. Listen, you better pay attention to this. If you lift weights, there's so many ways to hurt yourself. I've got this, they call it golfer's elbow. This is tendonitis. And I even talked to the guy who works on the helicopters, he's the medical guy, And I said, hey, man, I don't mean to interrupt your lifting, but I said, man, I've got bad tendonitis here. Do you have any recommendations? And he goes, well, to tell you the truth, I only get it right here. And he goes, there's this sleeve you can buy at Walmart. I said, yeah, I got that. And he said, yeah, other than that, I really don't know anything.
So the other night I was doing triceps, and I don't ever use that one machine where you hold the handles.
I like that.
So that one actually, I could feel it messing with my tendonitis. So I can't use that one.
On which side, the inside or the outside?
Down here.
Maybe that's what did it to me then.
I thought you said yours was like through here.
No, it's on the in the bone.
Yeah, like you could feel like you could like push it over and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I was using the tricep machine. Like I did like just like 3 reps and I could feel it through here. And I was like, nope.
Maybe that's what did it then. I'll have to mix that out of my repertoire.
Yeah, so I just use the cables and dumbbells for. Oh, and dips, obviously. Dips are amazing.
Do you work on the assisted dip machine?
Technically, yes, but I don't use it.
I don't either, but I go over there for your mom.
Yeah, I go.
I use it for pull-ups.
See, I don't do pull-ups. I should.
Pull-ups are so good for your back, man. They're the best. There is no better exercise for your back than pull-ups, especially like a lot of people are just thinking pull-up, but you want to pull your elbows to your side. If you concentrate like that, your back squeezes so tight. And so I really like them. And jumping subjects again. Are you ready to jump subjects?
Yeah.
So after doing what we did, I really want a Tundra. I think your mom does too, but I just want to get the price down a little bit more.
You're gonna have to find like a more used one.
Well, they got it.
Less tech.
I told him.
So
I told her, I want one with a V8 between 20 and 30,000 miles. And I said I'll come over and buy it.
You're going to have a hard time finding that. A V8, 20, 30,000 miles, those are older.
I know, 2021s.
Really?
Yeah, and they have some down at Fletcher Ford, but I was looking at them and I was like, okay, if I buy them through Fletcher Toyota, can I get it serviced at any Toyota dealer?
You're supposed
or do you have to take it to where you purchased it?
Unless they have like those special you're talking about the free oil changes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you generally have to take them to the dealership that you bought it from.
Yeah, so. I don't want to go all that distance just to get an oil change.
All right.
But I
yeah, see, when we went to Toyota Fletcher and we looked at the brand new Tundras, I just told them, I was like, I want the Super Crew cab, 4-wheel drive, but everything else could be basic because I don't need all those. That just seems like more to go wrong, and those were starting out at like 42,000.
Yeah,
So-
they've got a 2021. I think it had 34,000 on it, and it was $42,000.
Yeah.
So that's a lot better than the 50.
Still, I don't want to pay that much, and I blame not only the dealerships but the consumers because they're stupidly retarded.
Here's what I think, though. You used to like, and I still like, watching Scotty Kimmel, and he's done a few. When prices are going to come down again, they're not. He's wrong. They're not coming down. The way America works is once they can get the price up on something, they keep it up on that. Gas will fluctuate, but electric, water, whatever, once they get it up, it does not come back
The
down.
reason they can get it up so easily is because everybody wants to keep up with the Joneses. They want the newest and shiniest, and they will pay whatever they have to be able to get it.
Exactly.
So that's part of the problem.
Exactly.
And then the other problem is the dealerships giving too much on trade-in and then turn around and being able to make up the hit they just took for the trade-in. They're charging more on the car that they're selling.
Yeah, like
That's the problem.
there's a 2012 Tundra, 103,000 miles for $25,000. I'm like, come on, man. I don't care. Granted, Toyota's a very reputable vehicle.
Yeah.
But come on. No. But for those of you who are waiting for the prices to come down, I got bad news for you. You can listen to Scotty Kimmel, or you can listen to the real expert. They're not coming down. I'm just teasing. Scotty Kimmel's a better expert than me, but I think he's wrong on this. The prices are not coming down. We are stuck in this abysmal situation, and yeah, it is what it is. So there you have it. So, how long we been here?
Feels like forever.
Come on, man. You were rolling at first.
This is like, I know the weather just sucks. Like, I hate this weather.
It's supposed to be this way for a few days.
I know.
It's rainy here, ladies and gentlemen.
Aren't we doing pictures Saturday?
Yes. We're going up. We're going to get there at 4:30. Pictures are at 6
In the afternoon?
Yeah, because we want to do the pizza.
Oh.
You know they got that good pizza.
Yeah, Mod's Pizza makes just as good a pizza.
Yeah, Mott's is good.
Mott's?
Mott's.
You ever
We've
been
been there in Colorado. Yeah, they're good.
They have one in Raymore. That's where me and my coworker like to stop.
Raymore, is that Raymore's
It's
on
up
one
towards
side
Kansas City.
and Belton's on the other? Raymore, Belton.
No, it's same direction. Like, well, because
Raymore, if
you
you're
stay
going
on
north,
49.
if you're going north, you'd go up this thing and you turn to the right.
Yeah.
That's Raymore. Belton's on the other side. The Go Car Wash that I talked about, it's in Raymore. I don't know why I keep saying Belton. It's in Raymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few restaurants over on that side. And then on the Belton side, there's restaurants like Fazoli's and Applebee's and stuff like that. So
Who are these pictures for?
today's your mom and I's 38th wedding anniversary.
Yeah, but who are they for?
For all of us.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Your mom wants...
Let's.
Here's what your mom
I'm gonna
said.
go on my rant.
Here's what your mom said.
Let me hear.
It's our 38th wedding anniversary. It's the least Chris could do for us.
First of all, I'm the greatest son on the face of the earth. That's my gift to you. That's the greatest gift. I stay out of your guys' hair. I don't come over to your house begging for money and asking to sleep on the couch because, who knows, I just got lit the night before. I don't know. That's my gift to you. I don't understand. Why do people, what's the fad of picture? Who are they for?
For you guys, for us. And
I don't want to look at myself.
I'm not a picture person either. You know that.
I don't
The
get,
last family.
I don't get pictures.
The
I don't
last
understand.
family picture we did was 10 years ago.
Yeah, and that's still a pretty good close time. Like we could go
we have
another
a new edition.
That's fair. You can get all the pictures you want of them. I'll bring them. I'll show up. You can take all the pictures you want.
Hey, I'm gonna be there. You're gonna be there. We're gonna take pictures, and we'll eat pizza.
Not if
first.
I show up in my birthday suit.
I'm just wearing a blue polo. My disabled American veteran. No, American Legion.
Yeah, I don't get pictures. They don't make sense. Who are they for? And for everybody. If somebody wants to see me, call me up. Let's hang out.
What
Your
are they for?
Mom
Okay,
likes
she likes
family
to have them
pictures.
too, okay? And then when you guys are on to the other side, I have to be in charge of getting rid of them. I don't need them. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want pictures, come over to my house. You can take a picture with your phone. It can be on your phone.
Well, here's the other thing. She wanted to help Joy out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't even like Joy, so it's all right. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. See, this is my humor. I'm letting it out. I'm just letting it go.
Oh man.
We had a
I
little
hope Joy
dry
doesn't
spell
watch
in the
this
mirror.
podcast.
Oh, she did. You know, she can either get over it or she can't. She doesn't even know me. I don't know her. So for me to have a actual logical assessment of her makes absolutely no sense. When I have been around her, my gut doesn't say anything about, hey, you should punch her in the face.
No, she
Like it has some other people.
She's
so
a little more outgoing than the rest of the family, and that's what.
I don't see that. When she took pictures for me and Roxy, which I also didn't want to do.
Which,
but,
by the way, those are great pics. And that's the other. Okay, she said 120.
Yeah.
Which, if you knew how much Andy and Brianna paid,
Yeah.
we're gonna pay her more than that, and she won't see this till after the pictures are done.
See, you
so.
shouldn't even have said that. So now if she sees the podcast, she'll know that she's getting more. But I would have made
No,
the
because
deal of
this won't
I
come-
would have made the deal. Whatever you were going to pay her, keep it at 120. Give me the rest, and I'll be happy to take pictures.
See, the thing is, this podcast won't come out till after the pictures.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but yeah, I mean, we're not giving her a ton more. You know, just take
like
care
an
of
extra
gas.
20, because that would make me
30,
make me smile in a picture.
extra 30.
That's another reason I don't like taking pictures, because I'm about being real and genuine.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm there taking pictures, everybody's like, smile. I'm not I'll smile when I think something is funny, when I want to smile.
I'll make you laugh.
I don't like doing it on
You
scene.
stand by me. I'll make you laugh.
All right, that should work out then, because
You will be smiling.
I do not like smiling in pictures.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't either. But you know what I do like? When I'm in Walmart, I like smiling at people because it really takes them by surprise. You can.
Yeah, because they're wondering if you have a white van sitting out in the parking lot. They're wondering if they should go to the Walmart security desk and be like,
Actually, when they see me smiling, most of them go, "Hello, how are you?" They
that's because they want you to know that they've seen you,
Yeah.
they've acknowledged you're there, they've made a mental picture of what you look like, and if you make any further moves, they will scream.
Except I'm there with your mom.
Yeah, because grannies have never snatched little kids. Have you seen those videos? It's insane. You can't trust nobody.
Do you know? Okay, since we're speaking about that, you would be perfect in Russia because it's an offense to smile at somebody.
Is it really?
Yeah, they think smiling should be reserved for intimate family members and stuff like that. You do not smile at a stranger.
He said intimate. Hey.
Another reason I like Russia. You can be intimate.
You and me are being so intimate right now.
Welcome to XY on the Fly.
Oh my gosh. I might cut out the middle section that was just dry. I might catch it on a really good spot and just cut it out and then
I don't think any of it was dry,
oh my
man.
gosh.
Like
I
said,
feel like I was this weather, it's just messing me up. I'm just like yeah, this is boring.
no,
Not the podcast, the weather.
like I said, you have to look at the podcast again. So, especially for editing purposes.
Oh yeah, that was another thing I was going to bring
ahead.
up. Yeah, so this is going to be the first video that I'm using a different editor because the one I was using, they decided to raise their fees on how much it cost for a yearly subscription, and obviously everything's going up, inflation and
Yeah,
everything.
but theirs is crazy.
This one
raise.
went up astronomically, and I was like, yeah, I'm not paying that. So I unsubscribed, and so yeah, now I'm trying a new one. The one that I have on the laptop, when I opened that up and tried to figure that out, I did figure out how to get the video and the audio file on there, but that was it. Like, I don't know how to cut, paste, adjust the volume and everything.
Do you think Joseph would know that?
Ooh, maybe. But here's the thing. So, okay. I know you say, do you think Joseph would know that? I don't talk to Joseph. We are not friends.
I know you're
She's
not.
he's friends with Roxy, But I don't feel comfortable. This is just who I am as a person. I don't like asking somebody to help me out if we're not friends and I don't want to pay them.
Yeah, I
So
get that.
if I was going to have him show me how to use that,
Yeah,
I would
that.
want to pay him, and I don't want to pay him.
Yeah, I get that. I get
So-
that. Yeah, that goes right back to you take my bike out, take my bike out. I'll rent a Harley Davidson, but I'm not getting on somebody else's bike. And it goes back to vehicles when we were down in McAllen, Texas. Your mom and I bought a new bed, and it was going to get delivered, or we could come pick it up. And I said, no, just deliver it. And we were at church, and your mom was like, just borrow Mitch's pickup. Ask Mitch if you could borrow his pickup. I said, no, I don't want to borrow his truck in case something happens. And you know what happens in McAllen all the time.
Accidents.
No, what else? Everybody drives around with it. And you can even pass your safety inspections with them.
Can I phone a friend? I don't. What are we?
Cracked windshields.
Oh, yeah.
They're all. If you're down in South Texas, you have to get an inspection sticker. You're allowed to have a cracked windshield because rocks are being thrown all the time. Not kids or anything throwing rocks, but rocks being kicked up and stuff. So anyway, your mom talks me into borrowing his truck. We're coming home with the mattress, and bam! And I'm not talking like this. I'm talking like that. I mean, I was like, well, there's no taking that and filling it up. That's a whole new windshield. So I got the truck back to Mitch, and I said, hey, just let me know what your insurance doesn't cover, and, I'll pay for it. And it ended up only being like $50, $75, but still.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't like borrowing people. So I understand what you're saying about that.
Yeah.
It's just I thought that he had helped you quite a few times now. And
Well, with the laptop, just getting it to where it would actually work like it was supposed to, instead of doing that glitch that I guess is like common in those laptops. But yeah, it's been working great. But yeah, so what I was saying about so this is going to be the first one that I edited with the new video editor. So yeah, there might be some kinks, so bear with me. I'll figure it out. I do want to learn that one as well. There's YouTube videos. I know Roxy watched some YouTube videos on it that night, and she was able to figure out how to do some of the volume stuff, but it wasn't KindMaster. KindMaster is the one that I used, and that one was
it
so
so
user
easy?
It was
Yeah.
so easy. Like all the volume spikes, like when we get a little too, like if we get too close and we talk louder and the volume spikes, I could go in there very easy, just click on the audio bar and literally go in and make a segment where I turn that little spot down and leave the rest of the volume the same, and it would bring down that spike so it would keep it level with the rest of the audio. And it also had like a audio, I don't even know what it's called because I'm not an engineer. I'm sure my buddy Yace would know what it's called, but like an audio leveler thing that would let you know like how high up the decibels were going. So I could watch that and I could get it even with that. Like, so it would just stay the same. That way you weren't getting like, all of a sudden like a blown speaker or whatever. This new video editor, it doesn't have that. So, yeah, just bear with me. I'll figure it out.
I'm sure I spike quite a bit because I jump in elevation. And
Yes, you
Yeah.
definitely do it a lot more than I do,
Yeah.
but I still do it too. So
that's because I
like
don't
that right there.
Yeah, I don't let the weather get me down. I think, hey, if I stay out there long enough, I don't have to shower tonight.
You and I both know that's not true. In fact, I bet if you stood out there and you did let it get you soaking wet, I guarantee you'd want to immediately go home and take a shower.
Well, to tell you the truth, yesterday, because it was warm, started my extra showers because I was like, the end of the day, I was like, yeah, I'm not climbing in bed like this. There's no way. I'm cleaning off this body. But I did want to say something since we were talking about this. What kind of laptop is this? I bought this off of Amazon. Lenovo. It's a gaming laptop.
Yeah, I got some friends who keep telling, dude, use it, man. We could play some PC games. And I'm like, that's not what it's for. So.
I just
and he watches that podcast too.
Does he really?
Yeah, no, I'm not using it. I just ratted on you. I'm not using it as a gaming computer.
Thank you for watching. If I knew how to game, I'd game with you. But what I want to say, any of you who are trying to find like a gaming laptop or a good laptop for doing a podcast like we do, this Lenovo, it's really a good laptop. But what was the problem with it? It wouldn't turn
There-
on, right?
Yeah, so like the keyboard and everything would turn on, but the screen itself would not come on, and it had to do with the way the computer was communicating with the sleep mode or whatever, and it just wouldn't let it come out of the screen come out of sleep mode. Fortunately, Joseph is really good with computers, and he was able to fix it not once but twice. The first time he tried to do it the simpler way and little faster way where he didn't mess with a bunch of stuff, and then the second time he was like, okay, I'm gonna really get into this, and so he was able to fix it, and I haven't had that issue since. I do get scared every once in a while, like if it sits for a couple days, like a week, and then I go and turn it on, that screen sometimes is like, I'm like, I'm gonna walk away because it's gonna make my anxiety spike, but it always comes on. So
So I just want to share, if you're looking for a laptop on Amazon, Lenovo gaming laptop, it is a good laptop, but if you don't have computer skills or a friend who doesn't, I'd recommend getting something else.
yeah, or buy it from Best Buy or something
Yeah.
where you can take it in
Yeah,
and be like,
that's
hey, I
true.
bought this here and it ain't working.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all right, heck yeah, that was definitely a longer podcast.
That was a good one.
So,
That
yeah,
was a good one.
now we get to find out if this video editor can handle the whole video.
By the way, man, from hammers today
Yeah.
and this, my arms are cramping so bad.
Nice.
But I love it. I love
Nice.
it. That's why I lift weights.
Listen, don't
You
smile at me when you say that from now on. This is not going to be.
Listen, you can't do that.
Get out of here.
You can't
You guys
do
have a good day.